Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about Floyd Mayweather. He was on Instagram. I know I'm kind of late, but I still want to talk about this. He's talking about why y'all always every time Manny Pacquiao win a fight, whatever, y'all always bringing up his name, mention his name all the time. And he said something on Instagram about this, and I'm not gonna get into details of what he said on Instagram, but you know what I'm saying. But this story is old, but I'm still bringing it up because I wanted to talk about it. But at the same time, I will say I will agree with Floyd Mayweather. Every time that Manny Pacquiao win a fight, you know what I'm saying, or even if he's not even in the fight, reporters around him, they always bringing up Floyd Mayweather. His name's got to come out. They always bring up Floyd Mayweather, and it's like you always associate Manny Pacquiao with Floyd Mayweather. And that fight they fought what 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, if Floyd Mayweather want to fight him, let Floyd Mayweather answer that question. Which right now he say he's not going to come back right now. Y'all know how Floyd Mayweather is. He's going to come back on his own terms, and if the fight is worth fighting, like as in for the money. His name is not Money Mayweather for nothing. He's not the money team for nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is not pretty boy Floyd Mayweather. This is Money Mayweather right now. You know what I'm saying? Always been right. You know, for a minute. So you know, if the fight happen. If it don't, it don't. You know what I'm saying? You know, the thing about it is, I remember what Floyd said about Manny Pacquiao. He said he's Manny Pacquiao boss. He the one wanted to advise him and wanted to support him. That's why he came to the fight. It's not because he wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao and see who's going to win the fight, so he can take on the person who win the fight. For Mayweather, I'm talking about. And I mean, Manny Pacquiao won the fight because Manny Pacquiao did what he had to do, and I just need to stop doing that. And I know y'all want the fight, and if the fight really makes sense to Floyd Mayweather, he'll do it. But I think, like I say, I give him a timeline of 44 years old, and when he get 44 years old, that's it. He ain't fighting no more. Right now, it's still I remember he said something like, well, he's not. He said some. The things that came out of his mouth, it was one thing he said. I forgot what he said from Beta, but he said something like, well, I'm thinking about it right now. That's what he said. I'm not, you know, I think his main focus is on Gervonta Davis, his promotional company, and not just that, him going to different countries too at the same time, and you know, and investment too at the same time, and him fighting overseas. So I mean, he got a lot of things on his plate too at the same time. So let it. Like I said, he's marinated. He's prolonging it or whatever, or he might be telling the truth, man. He might be. His heart is not into it. He might not want to fight. You know what I'm saying? And he don't want to risk his zero. He still got the 50 fights without losing. And why you want to come back and to get one loss or whatever? You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna fight for $100 million. I don't think so. I don't think it's not enough money to get him in the ring with Manny Pacquiao. I think $200, maybe $300 million a dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying, you know. But I think everybody talking about he might have money issue. He might have some money issue. I don't know. I'm not in his footsteps. I'm not in his camp. You know what I'm saying? But this whole thing is about always associating his name with Manny Pacquiao, and every time he win a fight, inside or outside the ring. Just leave it alone. Let it happen if it's gonna happen. If it don't happen, it don't happen. If it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finished talking about this. You know, so I left it alone because I feel like Floyd Mayweather, it's up to him. It's not up to Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? So, what y'all think about this? They always associate his name with Manny Pacquiao. He's not wrong for letting talking about what was going on with the situation with Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? He said he made more money than Manny Pacquiao. He said he's his boss. He said he came there to advise Manny Pacquiao, which all of above is right. You know what I'm saying? He came to support. You know what I'm saying? So, at the same time, man, what y'all think about Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, what Floyd Mayweather said, and Manny Pacquiao said some things too at the same time because he wanted to get Floyd Mayweather in the ring because, you know. But I'm not mad at Manny Pacquiao to a certain degree, but at the same time, it's us keep on talking about it, and the fans too at the same time. And some of the fans say it was a boring fight. So if it was a boring fight, why y'all want to see it again? You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be the same outcome to a certain degree. I don't know. I mean, I don't know who's going to win the fight. I would definitely say that. You know what I'm saying? I might still lean towards Floyd Mayweather, but at the same time, Floyd Mayweather have been out for 2 years. And then on top of that, the way Manny Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman, I don't think Floyd Mayweather is going to fight Manny Pacquiao. That's what I'm thinking right now as we talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? He just looked he looked okay. He looked real good. I'm not okay. He looked real good in the ring. So right now, man, what y'all think? Leave a comment at the bottom of my page. Subscribe to my page. Like my page. Hit the notification bell for new videos from me. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. Bye-bye.